Have you ever looked at a picture online and thought, no way is that real? A glowing cave, a floating island, a desert that suddenly blooms into a rainbow carpet of flowers? Surely someone just went wild with Photoshop, right? Well, believe it or not, our planet is loaded with places that look like they were imported straight out of science fiction or fantasy worlds. Today, we're taking you on a journey to 10 impossible places you won't believe actually exist. From volcanic lakes that mysteriously explode, to mountains that bleed bright red water, to islands where evolution took a bizarre turn no one was prepared for. Pack your imagination, grab your sense of wonder, because this is going to be a wild ride across Earth's most extraordinary, yet very real hidden wonders. Let's begin. Number 1. Socotra Island, Yemen. If there's one place on Earth that genuinely looks like a location scout for an alien planet, it's Socotra Island, a remote landmass drifting in the Arabian Sea, isolated from the mainland long enough to evolve thousands of species found nowhere else on Earth. Scientists sometimes call it the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, but honestly, Galapagos looks normal compared to this. What instantly grabs your attention on Socotra are its strange, umbrella-shaped dragon's blood trees, which look like they were designed by someone who has never seen a tree before. When cut, they ooze a thick crimson sap, literally red, used for everything from dyes to ancient medicine. Nearly 37% of all the plant species here exist only on this island. That's how isolated this place has been. Add in weird landscapes with massive limestone caves, snow-white sand dunes, surreal rock formations, and turquoise water so clear it almost glows, Socotra easily earns its nickname, the most alien place on Earth. It's remote, mysterious, and despite being very real, it feels like it shouldn't be. Number 2. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. Imagine a giant burning pit in the middle of the desert, and it's been on fire for over 50 years. That's the Door to Hell, located in Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert. In the 1970s, Soviet scientists were drilling for natural gas when the ground collapsed, opening up a huge crater filled with flammable methane. To prevent poisonous fumes from spreading, they lit the gas on fire, expecting it to burn off in a few days. Well, it didn't. Instead, it's been burning continuously since 1971. That's right, this isn't a volcano. It's literally a man-made accidental inferno that refuses to go out. At night, the desert glows with a fiery orange light, and standing near the edge, you can feel a wave of intense heat blasting up from below. The name Door to Hell fits a little too perfectly. Scientists have considered extinguishing it, but the flame continues consuming methane deep underground. For now, this surreal fiery crater remains one of Earth's most bizarre mistakes and impossible to look away from. Number 3. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron doesn't just look deadly, it actually turns animals into stone-like statues. This saltwater lake in Tanzania is one of the most caustic environments on the planet, reaching temperatures up to 60 degrees Celsius or 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and holding alkalinity close to that of ammonia. Birds and animals that mistakenly land here become preserved in a hard mineral coating, creating eerie natural sculptures that look almost intentionally arranged. The water itself is bright red, thanks to salt-loving microorganisms that thrive in this chemical soup. From a distance, the lake looks like a crimson mirror reflecting the sky, but get too close and suddenly it feels like something out of a horror movie. But here's the twist. Despite being deadly, flamingos actually come here for breeding. Somehow, nature always finds a way, even in one of Earth's strangest environments. Number 4. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. There are places that make you question whether nature or an artist designed them, and Antelope Canyon in Arizona is one of those masterpieces. Carved by centuries of flash floods, the canyon forms twisting corridors of smooth sandstone, shaped into flowing waves that glow in magical shades of orange, pink, purple, and gold, depending on how sunlight filters through narrow openings above. Walking inside feels like stepping into a living painting. The walls ripple like frozen fire. Sunbeams fall in perfect shafts, illuminating dust particles like floating stars. And every corner reveals a new, impossible geometry, sculpted entirely by wind and water. Photographers consider this one of the most breathtaking places in North America. And honestly, no camera can fully capture how unreal it feels in person. Number 5. The Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. Nevada is known for deserts and casinos, but deep within the Black Rock Desert, there's something that looks like a glowing structure straight out of a sci-fi movie. Fly Geyser is actually caused by humans accidentally drilling into a geothermal pocket in the 1960s. The result? A continuously erupting geyser coated in brilliant layers of red, orange, and neon green minerals deposited by mineral-rich water over decades. Hot water sprays several feet high, feeding colorful terraces that honestly seem like something designed for a fantasy video game. It's privately owned, surprisingly small, and not widely visited, but its surreal appearance has made it internet famous. This is one of those accidental wonders, proving that nature plus time can turn even human mistakes into jaw-dropping art. 6. Mount Roraima, South America. Mount Roraima doesn't just look ancient, it feels ancient. Located where Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana meet, this massive tabletop plateau towers more than 9,000 feet high, surrounded by sheer vertical cliffs on all sides. Its flat summit sits above the clouds like a lost world cut off from time. Because of its isolation, species here evolved independently, making the mountaintop a real-life biological island. Scientists believe parts of this plateau are among the oldest geological formations on Earth, over 2 billion years old. Mist constantly rolls across the summit, making the landscape look like a forgotten realm filled with strange vegetation, rock pools, and bizarre formations. The mountain inspired legends among indigenous peoples and even inspired parts of Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. Standing here, you truly feel like the world below doesn't exist anymore. 7. Lake Hillier, Australia. Imagine seeing a lake so bubblegum pink that you're convinced your eyes are glitching. That's Lake Hillier, located on Middle Island off the coast of Western Australia. From above, the lake looks like a pool of bright pink paint standing right next to deep blue ocean water, an impossible contrast. And the water isn't just pink from certain angles, it's pink all the time. Scientists believe microorganisms cause the unusual color, but no matter how much you study it, it still looks unbelievably artificial. And here's the weird part. Despite its color, the water is completely safe to swim in. Unfortunately, tourist access is restricted, so most people only see it from above. But whether you're looking at satellite images or photos taken from planes, Lake Hillier never stops looking like a real-life Photoshop filter. 8. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Some caves are dark, cold, and kind of creepy. And then there are the Waitomo Glowworm Caves, where the ceiling looks like a glowing galaxy of blue stars. Inside these limestone caves lives a unique species of glowworm that emits soft blue bioluminescent light. When thousands gathered together on the ceiling, the cave transforms into an underground night sky, shimmering like the Milky Way. Visitors float silently through the caves by boat, no talking, no lights, just the gentle sound of water and the soft glow surrounding you. It's one of those surreal experiences where your brain forgets it's underground and starts believing you're drifting through space. Nature doesn't just build beautiful places, it sometimes builds entire constellations where you least expect them. 9. The Red Beach, China. In northeastern China lies a coastline so red it looks like an alien planet. The red beach gets its color from a unique type of seaweed that turns vibrant crimson every autumn. Instead of sand,
the entire shoreline transforms into a glowing red landscape, stretching all the way to the horizon. Because the area is protected, visitors can only walk on raised wooden paths above the red marshlands, making it feel like you're floating over a sea of scarlet. Birds migrate here by the thousands, adding movement to what already feels like a living painting. Photos of this place often look edited or filtered, but the color isn't digital magic. This natural phenomenon really covers miles of coastline every year, proving Earth sometimes paints with colors we don't expect. 10. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep inside the Peruvian Amazon, hidden from most maps, flows a river so hot it can literally boil animals alive. Yes, boiling river, as in water temperatures reaching 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Locals have known about this place for generations, but it remained largely unknown to science until recently. The surrounding jungle is lush and green, yet right through it runs steaming water so hot that any creature falling in is cooked within minutes. What makes this place even stranger is the mystery behind it. There's no nearby volcano, no geothermal hotspot strong enough to explain the heat. Even today, scientists still don't fully understand how such a river exists. Walking near the shore, steam rises from the surface and the ground feels like a natural sauna. It's dangerous, powerful, and scientifically baffling. There's impossible, and then there's a boiling river in the middle of the rainforest. So there you have it, 10 real places around the world that seem completely impossible. Places that challenge what we think Earth should look like. Places so strange, they force us to remember just how little we really know about our own planet. From pink lakes to glowing caves, burning craters to mountaintop lost worlds, each of these locations reminds us that Earth is not just a planet, it's a mystery, a canvas, a story still unfolding with every discovery. If this video made you want to book a flight, drop a comment below and tell us which of these impossible wonders you'd want to see in person. And if you enjoyed this journey into the hidden corners of our world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the unbelievable. Until next time, stay curious, stay amazed, and never stop exploring.